Hey guys, welcome to Decidedly Neapolitan. I thought I'd do a little quick update. I've been working over here in the Twiglet Forest, and yeah, I've got something I think's pretty cool. It's not, to be honest, it isn't useful, but it is cool, and that's the main reason why why I did it. And I'll show you what I mean here in a minute, because I don't really have any use for the final product that much. Honestly, I don't really have any use for it that much, but it's just cool, you know. I mean, and that's what you do modded for. You do modded to be cool. So also, I don't know if you can really tell it. You can tell it here in the gold chest. I am using the Faithful 32 modded edition of the resource pack or texture pack. Faithful 32 modded edition of the Faithful 32 texture pack or resource pack, I guess we call them nowadays. And yeah, it's got just about all the mods in it. I mean, pretty much every mod is in this resource pack, and I think it looks really nice. It's a 32 by 32, and yeah, I just like it. It looks a little bit different. It's a little bit different than vanilla, but pretty darn close to vanilla. You can basically, you know, do a one-for-one. It's just, it looks, there's some slight differences, like this gold chest here. You can see the gold chest looks a little bit different. Iron chest looks pretty much the same, but the crystal chests look a little different. There's a few differences. The amber bearing stone looks a little bit different. I kind of like this version of it better than the original. But anyway, so let me show you what I've been up to. Now this is all the same. I haven't done anything over here, but I have been working over here. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is my diamond manufacturing line. This whole mess here that you see, the sole purpose of this is to make diamonds. And I've got 4 diamonds so far. So yeah. What we have here is, you can hear them, I'm sure. They're noisy little critters. I'm afraid if I break that block I won't get it back, but hopefully I will. Yeah, there we go. I've got the little red cap spawners in there, and they're just spawning on top of the punji sticks from Tinker's Construct, and then they die. And of course you see there's a bunch of hoppers in there. And when they die, they drop coal, and the coal ends up going over here. And right now I've got about 1,200 coal, so not bad at all. Those guys are so noisy though. And so this is basically just a mob spawner right here. And I don't know, I wanted to make it a little different looking, so I kind of went with the oh, look at this fan's not working. Not working very well. I went with the sort of metal look, I guess you call it. I don't know. But yeah, I just wanted to make it look a little bit different. So yeah, I thought it looked kind of neat. You know, you figure it's some sort of strange apparatus generating this coal in here. So, you know, a lot of pressure, got vents in there and stuff. So yeah, whatever. So all of the coal ends up here with this guy, and right now I've got 1,190 stored up. It gets put into the pulverizer, which obviously pulverize it. Now the byproduct of pulverizing coal is sulfur. Let's see if we get any here. And I've got that coming out this way, and it just goes into a void chest because I don't care about the sulfur. So can we see any of it coming out here? Come on. I was just hoping there'd be some for demonstration purposes. Oh, there we go. And it just ends up in this void chest, and then it just disappears into the void. So then from here it gets pumped into this guy, and I probably could just use a regular chest here, but if I want to turn this off and just pulverize coal, that way I'm not worried about it. I can hold up to 160,000 pulverized coal, so I went ahead and used this. These things are relatively inexpensive to make, so might as well use them. And the only thing that's going to be in there is pulverized coal. So yeah, so pulverized coal gets ejected here, it goes into here. Now it gets pulled out of there into the first crafting stage, which is this right here, where it makes the coal ball. And basically, you just surround the pulverized coal. You surround it with flint, and I've got flint right there, and you can see I currently got about 6,500 flint stored up. What I did was I generated a bunch of stone, and I pulverized the stone into gravel, and then I pulverized the gravel into flint. So it's kind of a two-step process, but it worked out all right. So I got a ton of a ton of flint there. So yeah, and I've got this set to only eject when I've got the switch going on, because you know, I've got this much here, so you know, this process is a little bit slow going through. So I didn't want it to, if this happens to drop to 0, I didn't want it to, you know, just fill up with flint. So yeah, and of course, you know, I can always turn it on and let it fill back up full of flint. But this, you know, I mean, this is how many flint here? I don't know. It's a bunch. So after the coal ball is created, after this coal ball is created, then it's pumped into this compressor here, and the coal ball is compressed down into a compressed coal ball. Now this takes 9 compressed coal ball around some obsidian, and it gives you a coal chunk. And then this coal chunk is put over here into the compressor, and this is what creates the diamond. So yeah. Now this guy right here is a radioisotope thermoelectric generator. Let me tell you guys, this to make the generator itself is easy peasy. It's you know, it's very simple. No, that's the heat generator. Here we go. Here's the thermoelectric generator. I mean, it's just really simple. It's a generator. It's a reactor chamber, which is just a lead plate around a basic machine case. This is really simple. These guys are the things that are, oh, they're just, I can't tell you how complicated it is. Basically, you take uranium, you grind down the uranium, you wash the uranium, you centrifuge the uranium, then you can the uranium and make it into a fuel cell. Then you put the fuel cell into a reactor and wait till it's depleted. Then you run the fuel cell through a centrifuge, and you get one tiny chunk of plutonium. Now it takes 3 plutonium in order to make 1 pellet. So one fuel cell gives you 1 tiny chunk. It takes 9 tiny chunks to give you a full plutonium pellet. So you can imagine how difficult this is to build. Now the upside is these never run out. It's infinite fuel, infinite. It'll last forever. And the more you put in here, the more you basically power that generates. Do I have my little, I do. So right now this guy is outputting about, let's see. That's about 1 EU. Well, 2. Let's say 2 EU right now per tick. So not a whole lot, but it's only running these 2 guys here. Now if I get more machines, more IC2 machines, which I'm probably not going to do too many more IC2 machines, not here at least. But if I do any more, then I can always, you know, wire them up. It goes up underneath there. But gosh, making these things was a real pain in the behinder, I swear. Behinder. So yeah, there's 3. I've got 3 of them in here. I had enough uranium saved up, but it took me about 2 weeks to make these 3 pellets of RTG fuel. But again, the upside is they never run out. This will generate, you know, forever, ever and ever. So yeah, so that's the plus on that. So anyways, that's it, guys. Yeah, so we've got 6 6 diamonds so far. I just started it up actually too, so this is the first run of the thing. I did a, I started it up so that it would, I went through it and made sure everything was working, and everything is working just fine. So yeah. So yeah, so we've got 1150 coal. So you divide that by 64, and that'll be the number of diamonds that I could generate, because it takes 64 pulverized coal, and it's a 1-for-1. You just get 1 pulverized coal for 1 coal, and so it takes 64 of these. So yeah, and of course, I've got infinite coal here, because as long as I'm in this chunk where these guys are, this thing's going to keep producing. So yeah, so it's crazy, I tell you. Now, again, do I need all these diamonds? No, I don't need them for anything. I'm going to use diamonds as building material. I am, honestly. Because I'm just going to have so many of them. Because I'm just going to, I'm generating diamonds for days here. It's just, it's an infinite supply of diamonds. But again, it's not because I need to do it. It's because it's cool. Look at that. That is so awesome. I love this setup. I do. I was just sitting here looking at it, just thinking, this is so cool. It really is. Oh, I tell you. I don't know. I'm having fun. I don't know about you guys, but I'm sure having fun messing around doing this stuff. This is the fun part about modded, is to, to come up with the process in order to do this sort of thing. It isn't practical. It isn't necessary. You don't have to do it. But it isn't the goal that you're after. It's the journey. It's the journey, not the destination. Because the destination is, overkill to the max. But no, it's the destination. Building this guy took me 2 weeks just to do that. That's the whole thing about all this. It's the journey, not the destination. And I just think this is cool. This is awesome. You could just basically have infinite diamonds here. And I'll have so many diamonds, I'll use them for building material. Honestly, they'll just be building blocks to me. So, because I don't need it in the tools. I've got my Tinker tools, and these are obsidian tools. They're not even top of the line obsidian tools, but these guys are workhorses. And I've got my little repair tool station and chunk of obsidian here, so I can repair these guys at a moment's notice. So, I don't need it for tools. This one's got Fortune 3 on it. And then I've got the Silk Touch over here. And I've got my tree axe here and my hammer here. So, I don't really need it. And I've got my quantum armor on, so I don't need it for the for my armor. So there's literally nothing I need these diamonds for. But, it's just cool. It's just cool. So anyways, guys, just a little update to give you an idea of what I've been up to. Let me show you one other thing here. I kind of changed this around a little bit here, and I don't know. I think it looks a lot better. Oh dang it! 1.7 is so bad about not grabbing that stuff. But check out that beam there. I went ahead and changed to all of the beams to yellow. They're chiseled beams, actually. Now you could do it with some glass, colored glass as well, I believe. But this looks better because it's just you don't have to worry about the glass on top. It's neater solution. And this is just a chisel mod, a yellow beamed beacon, and of course it still works just like a regular beacon does. But I thought the yellow I had like multicolor up there. I didn't really like that too much. But I did the yellow to sort of match the gold. And I think it matches pretty well. It looks pretty close. Pretty darn close color-wise. So yeah, I thought that was kind of cool. So yeah, guys, I haven't really done much else. Been working on some side projects and whatnot. As you might have saw one of them. But the other guys haven't posted anything on their side projects. but they probably will eventually. So, but yeah, guys. So none of this has changed. All this is the same. And yeah, I took the I had a pulverizer set up here, and I actually took this one and put it here. It's just reinforced. I don't need anything bigger. You know, I can make a resonant pretty easily, but I just don't really need it because, you know, I just there's no rush. I mean, you know, this thing will just sit here and churn them out, and it's probably generating a diamond every, well, we're at 8 diamonds. What, every 5 minutes or something it's generating a diamond, maybe. So certainly not a very fast process, but it doesn't have to be. There's no reason for it to be. Yeah, so yeah, this thing's going to just chunk along and just make the diamonds. I've got the Tesseract set up here. Now this is pointing to my lava tank over here. This guy right here. So, and this is coming out of the 2 iron tanks that I have here. And each one of these, of course, hold the 2 million. So I've got tons of lava to last forever. So, but anyways, guys, there we have it. Little automatic diamond generator, diamond for days. DFD, diamond for days. So, yeah, guys, I thought it was kind of cool. Just wanted to give you a little show and tell on what I was up to. So, appreciate it, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye now.